guys, welcome to the Guide Podcast, a place where we bring to you positive vibes and great ideas to your doorsteps. Tune into our YouTube channel for more juicy updates and life-changing ideas. I remain your host, King T-Boss. Please don't go anywhere. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this short break. Welcome back, guys. This is the Guide Podcast. I remain your host, King T-Boss. And with me in the studio today, I have a wonderful guest, a great man, a man of integrity, a man of value. He goes by the name Mr. Daniel Tumeya. He is the president of Base Entertainment. Welcome, Mr. Daniel. Welcome, Mr. Daniel.
Thank you.
I must say you look good today. What inspired your outfit?
Today is Friday. That's what inspired my outfit.
Today is Friday.
Yeah, TGI.
So
Trying to rep the traditional, traditional vibes that comes with Friday.
okay, that's wonderful. Nice. So tell us. I learned that you are a barrack boy, and I learned that you are a graduate of law, and then I learned that you are still an event planner. So tell us, who is a barrack boy? And then there's this stereotype around barrack boys and girls that they are these stubborn and arrogant children. So tell us, let's know, who's a barrack boy?
Okay. I'd like to say thank you very much for having me on your podcast. It's a really good one, and I'm really excited to be here. So like you rightly said, I am a barrack boy, a proud barrack boy. Let me add that word, proud, because being from the barrack is a thing of pride. It's a unique community, very, very large, vast, so much potential, so much talent vested in the community, but there's so many stereotypes around being a barrack boy. Like you said, who is a barrack boy? A barrack boy is just somebody that lives in a barrack, or that was born in a family of a military personnel, be it the child of a personnel, be it the wife or husband of a personnel. Anybody that lives in the barrack, that has a deep root within the barrack or from the barrack, is a barrack boy. So that's just it basically.
Okay, a barrack boy is one who was born and brought up in the barrack by military parents. Okay, so there's this stereotype that says that barrack boys and girls are wayward, stubborn, and arrogant. Come on, I want to know, is that really true?
That is very, very false. Like you said, it's a stereotype. I think this stereotype rose from back in the days when the barracks used to be very dirty communities, very rugged and all of that. I think that is those days it used to be like that. But if you go around the barracks, around within Nigeria, you realize that has really changed. There are top-notch facilities now in the barrack. You go to the barrack community. Take for example Samantha Air Force Base Ikeja, where I was born and grew up from. That is by far one of the neatest barracks in West Africa, not just Nigeria.
Wow.
Also,
Wow.
Ikeja Cantonment. Look at it now. Ikeja Cantonment used to be an eyesore, but go to Ikeja Cantonment today, look at the good road, look at the good facilities. That is talking about the Air Force, the Army barracks. Go to Ojo as well. You will see really, really good barracks. I'm just talking about Lagos, but go outside Lagos, you will find out that our barracks are really, really good. Then that is for the community. Now talk about the youth from the barracks. We know that there are those stereotypes like you mentioned surrounding the barrack, but check it out. We have really, really good personalities, really talented people that have come out from the barrack. Talking about the likes of Oshbibi. Oshbibi girls came out from Summit 9 Force Base Ikeja. Talk about Okopi Peterson. Okopi Peterson is a barrack boy, Summit 9 Force Base Ikeja.
Wow.
Talk about Sam Clef.
Wow.
Talk about these personalities. Then leave Summit 9 Force Base Ikeja. Go out. Talk about Kobam Tasuko, Zibanj. This is just to mention a few. Mercy Johnson. So we have a whole lot of dignified personalities, VIPs today that came up from the back. If the back was that bad, will such personalities come out from there? We also have a lot of personalities that are doing well academically. Go to the schools and see how well they are doing. Effort Secondary School, Command Secondary School. Look at the level of discipline that is there, the level of academic excellence that is there. So even when you check out the academic achievements, talk about the environmental cleanliness, the infrastructures, you'll find out that that stereotype is really, really false. That narrative of the back is really wrong, and that is why one of the reasons why we came up as Base Entertainment, to shine the spotlight on the vast talent, the vast potentials in the barracks, and then debunk that negative narrative attached to being a barrack boy and being from the barracks.
Oh, so I'll say barrack boys and girls, I'll say because of their courage and then their let's say their braveness, they tend to put them like they are wayward and stubborn because they are too courageous, and then they go for whatever they want.
Exactly.
They don't give up.
That is true. Totally.
Wow. They are rugged.
Totally.
Both in spirit and in physical.
True.
Wow.
True.
Wow.
True. I think that's one of the specific traits attached to be from the back. You have to be very bold. You have to be smart. You have to be disciplined. You have to be like a no-nonsense person. So that's why our nature just is basically like that, and brings about that stereotype.
Okay, guys, as you all can hear from Mr. Daniel Tumeya, he says that barrack boys and girls are great men and women out there. They are not stubborn, they are not wayward. Yes, just like he mentioned so many names, as you can see, those are celebrities in Nigeria. So guys, when we say we are barrack boys and girls, we are great men and women. So guys, don't go nowhere. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after this short break. Welcome back, guys. This is the Guide Podcast. I still remain your host, King T-Boss, and with me, we still have the president of Base Entertainment, Mr. Daniel Tumeya. So, Mr. Daniel Tumeya, tell us, how have it been for you as a lawyer and as an event planner and as a youth president? How has it been for you so far? How has the journey been for you?
I would say it has been really challenging. First, I'd like to correct that notion. I am not a lawyer per se. Okay. I studied law, but I didn't, further me to go to the law school and all of that. So I'm a full-time event manager, talent manager. We have a crew, a dance crew called Base Air Crew, and so we manage talent from the barracks. Managing my skills and my academic background has been quite challenging, yes, but it has really helped me. Having deep knowledge of law has really helped me, move around the corporate world and do a lot of things the right way in order for a lot of things not to go wrong at the end of the day. Law is very, very important. You have to be able to follow the law. If not, you would land into one kind of trouble at the end of the day. But that knowledge has helped me in terms of developing contract, in terms of my engagement with partners and sponsors. It has really helped a lot. So I think it has been helpful, and we've been doing great.
Wow, that's nice. I'll say thank God for that. So you being the president of Base Entertainment, what has been your challenges so far since the inception of this wonderful organization?
I think the number one challenge, first of all, is I would say is the stereotype we talked about. Approaching people, that mindset is already in their mind. Barrack boy, what can a barrack boy offer? What can the barracks offer? They are not really serious. They don't really have anything valuable, to bring to the table. They are not well exposed. So I think one, like I mentioned, the stereotype. Two, exposure from the barracks itself. Our youths are live in a very enclosed, restricted environment. So that limits their exposure to a lot of things. When it comes to talent development, they are not bold enough to showcase their talent because the community itself does not really support creativity to an extent. So that has been a challenge. Then also infrastructures. We need some level of infrastructures to be able to carry out our media rounds, content creations, and all of that. So that has been a major challenge. So aside that, I think okay. Also, professionalism, the professional talent. For what we do, we don't work with amateurs. We need people that are already versed in the industry. They have a very good root within the industry. And if you realize within debate, you find out that the age range is mostly you find few youths within debate. So that has been a challenge, getting the needed professionals to be able to sustain our impactful project and move on with our endeavors of empowering youths.
Tell us, how was your childhood life in the barrack like? What are those fun games? What are those slangs you use in the barrack as a barrack child growing up? Can you just name a few for me that you feel like you can just share with us? Let's go back to the old days.
Growing up in the barrack was fun. It was fun. Anybody that grew up in the barrack will definitely know that it's a large community. We have lots of friends living in the blocks of 36 flats. So we have like a whole lot of activities. We had in December, we usually had the blocks party. Every Saturdays we usually have blocks football games. We had a whole lot. The church activities also. The community has everything in it. So the church activities, boys brigade, we learned a lot there, and growing up in the barrack is a fun-filled, wonderful experience, unlike any other community that you can grow up in. It's different.
I see. So what are those games? Since there were no toys, there were no smartphones to keep you busy. What were those toys? What were those games that you were playing to keep you busy as a child then, when you were not going to school, when you were not going to the market, when you were not being sent on an errand?
For me,
yeah,
it was games, normal video games. Nintendo, we used to play that. Super Mario, we used to play that. Then maybe Ludos and stuff like that. We're not. I believe you're expecting me to say things like Ten, Boju Boju,
come on,
and all that.
These were our games,
so I have some memories of that, but those were not really the kind of things we used to really do. Like I mentioned, the football was one of our main activities. Every Saturday we had block match. Every Saturday, so that was something to look forward to every weekend, like I said. And then those were it. Then we didn't really have much doing, just hang out with friends, talk, and attend activities. Basically, especially when it comes to activities, like I mentioned, the blocks parties in December, where two blocks come together, and then we had clusters of blocks doing all that all around the base, and it was a fun period. Also, we had the carnival where we move around. We have the banger, we threw bangers, knockouts. We have the interblock. And those are some of the games that I believe are unique to the base. Interblock banger fights. We do from one block, we chose banger to another block, and then those were things that we used to do, and it was really exciting. And we're trying to bring them back, of course, as Base Entertainment. We have the Base Blocks Carnival and Award to bring back some of these old memories. Yeah,
that's wonderful. That's nice. Yeah. So, what advice do you have to say out there to the young barrack boys and girls coming up who will be watching you live on our YouTube channel, on The Guide? What advice do you have to tell them?
Okay. Talking about this, I would like to start this particular part by saying a big congratulations to the President Chief of Air Staff, Air Marshal Aneke, who is also a barrack boy.
Wow.
Particularly, he grew up from Samet Nane Force Base.
Wow, that's nice.
On that note, that is a very good way to say there is no limit to what you can achieve as a barrack boy. Whether you grew up from the junior officers cadre to, I mean, that's the other ranks as popularly known, or the officer cadre, you have equal opportunity to be great in life. Being a barrack boy is not a challenge. It is not a yardstick to hold you down from achieving your dreams. It is actually supposed to be a motivation to you, considering that we've seen a whole lot of people that came out from the back and are doing exceedingly well. So being from the barracks is something that we all should be proud of, and we should try as much as possible to make the barracks proud, and also do our best possible to ensure that we do not do anything to put the name of the barracks or the military in the mud. So that's my advice.
Don't do things to put the name of the military in the mud. So as a barrack boy and girl growing up, remember to stay on the right path. Stick to your passion, because with your passion, whatever you're going to do, it's going to be easy and you're going to achieve success. So guys, thank you all for staying tuned with me. Thank you guys. Thank you, Mr. Daniel Tumeya. Thank you. So tell us, how can we reach you? If your fans want to get to you, the barrack boys and girls who are watching you now, how can they reach you?
Okay, you can reach Base Entertainment. Note, it is Entertainment. Base Entertainment. BASEARCERCAINMENT. Base Entertainment on Instagram at Base Entertainment.
Base Entertainment.
Base Entertainment on Facebook. Thank you very much.
Base Entertainment.
Not entertainment.
Guys, not entertainment. Base Entertainment. Thank you, Mr. Daniel. Thank you for coming to our studio today. Okay, guys, this is the end of our podcast for today. Thank you for keeping up to date with us. See you guys same time, same channel. I remain your host, King T-Boss. Bye for now.